In issue 343 of Computeractive, Paul W. Hunt contacted us to say he's had some trouble finding a simple phone that included a large QWERTY keyboard. Now, while you wouldn't say the Nokia E7 is a simple mobile phone, well, it certainly has a QWERTY keyboard. Our major issue with the E7 is endemic of all Nokia smartphones. Nokia make great phones and then put a terrible operating system on them. Make no mistake, this is a brilliant piece of hardware that's both powerful and well designed. But there's one major problem. Symbian. The operating system right here that graces Nokia smartphones is for the most part miles behind Google Android and Apple's iOS. The QWERTY keyboard is nicely hidden away behind the screen, ta-da, and can be slid out when needed. We found that the screen sliding took a little bit of getting used to, and even having used the phone for a few days, we still wouldn't say it felt easy to open it up and access the keyboard. Certainly the little mechanism isn't that smooth. On more than one occasion it almost flew out of our hands when the mechanism jolted out all of a sudden. Unfortunately for Mr. Hunt and other readers looking for phones with good QWERTY keyboards, the E7 fails to deliver. The buttons are simply too small to be useful and the keyboard feels cramped. Also, as the keys aren't very raised up, pressing them is both difficult and awkward. Attempting to type at any decent speed wasn't easy, and things weren't helped by the clunky predictive text system, which always seemed to wrong guess what we were typing. In general, the Symbian operating system feels very dated. Menus are often filled with confusing jargon. One example, when we went into the display settings menu, we were presented, rather oddly, with an option for light sensor. For you and me, that's screen brightness. Under power saving, there's an option for power saving query that can be shown or not shown. Most menus have a plethora of submenus that make specific functions really hard to find. And that isn't good. The Symbian operating system just doesn't feel intuitive or well laid out, especially compared to the ease of usability that you'll find on Android or iOS. The E7 has an 8-megapixel camera, which is right here, and this is capable of taking some really nice photographs indeed. We were particularly impressed with the general quality and its ability to handle low light conditions and take pretty good close-up photographs. The screen is also very good. There it is, with decent colour and contrast. We particularly liked how the screen tilted up when the keyboard was slid out. So if you're watching a video, it'll be at a nice angle for you on a table. Unfortunately, the large slide-out keyboard has made the E7 a fairly heavy smartphone. It felt uncomfortably clunky when we put it in our pocket, and it's certainly noticeably heavier than the iPhone 4, say, or some of the HTC phones that we've been looking at. Sadly for the E7, the Symbian operating system is really starting to look very dated now, and the inclusion of a dodgy QWERTY keyboard, there it is, really doesn't help matters.